Hello, 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 and welcome to another Rangru cast, me Rangru, and today we're doing Hopping Glory. I haven't seen this map in donkeys, months. No, I was going to say years, but this game's only been out for 2 years now? Damn, it's actually quite a long time. But yeah, Hopping Glory. So anyway, on the right hand side, in blue, Plains Blue 4, we got Comrade, Asgarot, and Grander from Ans. And on the left hand side, in red, plain as red 4, we got Jurisi and Juristor, which are rather nice, cute name combination there. But yeah, Hopping Glory, this is an interesting match. Personally, I don't like playing on this map because it's a bit too big for my liking. There doesn't really seem to be any middle grass, and it's always all about the flanks, unless you could rush into Foxtrot and Delta. But apart from that, this is usually a rather flanky map, and as you can see, there's not a lot of cover, so ATGMs and planes prove to be quite useful. Well, on 2v2 this is rather challenging because of how open this map could be. You need recon everywhere to make sure you don't get flanked around. But I'm just happy to see this map because it is a fun one to watch. You can especially have some interesting games because, you know, either Assault on Delta and Foxtrot can prove to be quite intense. It's just got back and forth infantry action. Both sides taking their time. Oh, I should really put this up to times 10. And away we go. And I just want to note from Red 4. This looks to be a, you know, little bit of a tactical outplay here. With some behind D's enough to make Liquid Ocelot crap himself. And yeah, it's a lot of helicopters. It seems like it's going to be doing a rush into Delta, which is going to prove to be quite useful. And it's just so many Hinds. It's going to be hard to shoot down. They are more beefier in other helicopter transports. And Bluefort already spotting us. So do they have any AA here? They got one sort of stinger thing, two stingers. But as you can see, the Hinds just doing what Hinds do, and that is missiles and ATGMs. Or rockets and ATGMs. They are loading LSCR 40s of all things. And as you can see, they're going to shoot down any helicopters that try to come in and stop him. He needs to really take off the Hinds because they are landed and very exposed. But very interesting early on a soldier from red. But blue fort are getting the infantry into the town as well, moving up some rangers. And they do have some marines in the back line, like LVTP-40s or LVTP-40s, I mean LVTPs with the grenade launchers. Gonna prove to be useful with grenade launchers. The Hinds just stop it in from even getting close to the town with their rockets. But Blue 4, I want to note up here, doing a very good show on to go. I mean, we do have 4 T-64Bs here, which is a rather interesting choice, especially having all of them in one platoon. And it's not usually the best idea having that many tanks all together. And as you can see, well, it doesn't want to get the 2A1, but he has a 2A5 here. And the 2A5 is nothing to laugh at. And Red 4 are making progress into Echo, getting some recon into the point. And they still have Delta under their control. They really want to think about getting more reinforcements in here, some more ground line infantry, and probably, you know, probably some ATGM guys to help hold the point. But Blue Force completely storming through Gulf. The T-64B gonna be taking a hike back. Actually, never mind. Just gonna be holding onto the tree line, and he's just gonna get killed out from the Legion. And Leopard Tray 5 getting the kill. And as you can see, this is rather, as I said before, a flank happy map. Blue 4 tackling around top as Red 4 attacks around the bottom. This is going to be down to who can hold our flank the better. As Blue 4 does have a rather nice vehicle lineup in this forest to you know, try to stop him from moving up anymore. And if they were to do a big infantry push, they could probably make it into the town. The vehicle is definitely going to help with fire support. Blueful, managing the Calp is rather important. I want to say like no man's town, to be honest, because you don't really need to hold this town. There's no CV pointed, but if you do hold it, it's a great way to jump into Foxtrot from blue and, you know, defend Gulf and this entire sector with just some ATGMs. Blueful making rain to the point of the Legion 90s and US Marines. The LSTRs are a rather tough customer, but you've got to realise they don't have a machine gun, which is going to limit their firepower. You're only against shock infantry. It doesn't really matter too much when you're up against other elite infantry with LSTRs. You are going to lose unless, you know, it's SAS, because they don't have a machine gun either. But Marines are making progress in LVTPs, providing useful fire support with their grenade launchers and 50 hours. It seems we got some riflemen being brought up. Oh, I think Jaegers? Panzer Grenadiers? Yeah, Panzer Grenadiers. Which are also a very nice unit. I do love using myself in Panzer Grenadiers, and those ones managing to get very close into the point. A lot of mortars here. Fire transport trying to keep the blue force up at bay, but the Marines and the smallest and the Panzer Grenadiers are making progress through into the town. The LCRs rather low number of multitudes. Gonna, you know, definitely hinder the progress here. As I say, it's just back and forth between this town, a rather deadly sector. The pivot shoot down at MI6 that tries to resupply the forces, getting a little bit too close, I think. Or was that an MI8 logistics? No, yeah, it wasn't MI8 logistics, I think. That's my bad. But Red 4 are flanking around through the bottom in Echo some Panzer Jaegers. He'll be hitting up the smalls. Like positioning to try to hold the open ground, make sure nothing else moves up. I think Blueful, they are making some very nice progress into Delta. But it's rather, they're going to be spending a lot of the match attacking it. And Red 4 is getting a very nice +2, just due to, you know, Delta being neutralised. Blue may want to think about attacking into Foxtrot maybe. It's rather lightly defended, a few BDVs and an ATGM and recon squad, but, you know, big armed assault or mechanized assault could definitely break into that sector. And it's just a back and forth. In Delta, Red 4 brings up more reinforcements, more deadly multitudes. But his LVTPs and CS is also fire support units here from blue, hanging on the outskirts. T-73M coming around, trying to snipe them. T being brought up and shot down. And Red 4 just has a very good control on Delta. They could get a very nice +4 if they were to bring a CV onto the point. Even if it does get sniped, you know, it's still a +4 advantage for at least a minute or two. You know, they still have quite a huge lead. Bluefall's going to have to do something. And I think Delta is not their best option. This is just a lot of stuff. Unless they could, you know, completely napalm this town and move up, it's just going to be a tough nut to crack. Back and forth, great bombing on there from the Alpha. And the Abrams on the outskirts getting hit from an ATGM from the BMP2. The Gretnard coming in. This is again nice. cinematic angle here, like the cinematic angles. As the infantry flying out of infantry, which is, you know, muzzle flashes, firing at muzzle flashes. So that's wargame infantry combat inside the towns now. Red Force just has a nice point lead, pretty much. Grins and S'mores get into the sector. And really, the Max is just kind of speaking for itself. Bluefall, you know, throwing their units into the meat grinder ahead, trying to make some progress. I mean, there's some very nice vehicle support, but these vehicles can't shoot into the centre of this town here. They can only really shoot along the outskirts. I don't want to get them too close, so we're just going to get an RPG, so they're in a rather tough spot. The Panthegrins and the Rangers, it's just going to get killed pretty much. And Bluefall, it's just banging their head against the wall of Delta here. They need to make something happen. A very nice Milano, 3 against some snipes along the flank with the help of the VBL Mistral Rivets binoculars. It's taking mortar fire. This is another cinematic angle. Tracers fire. Got some heavy artillery being brought up from Bluefall, it seems. Shake. It really just sums up his match so far. Just one deadly town. And that tactical outplay from Redfall definitely helped securing their point lead. Damn, it's a rather beautiful town, to be honest. There isn't really a cast trying to focus on the gameplay here, but you know, it definitely seems like a town where people would live in. This is the thing I love about Wargame, is that these maps do seem like places that exist. They don't seem like, you know, a map tailored for a game. It seems like a real battlefield, like Drama, for example. And there's this entire town that's been completely wrecked, just destroyed buildings everywhere. We have to go to see if he's with Bluefall, managed to make a way through, but oh, he is getting napalmed. Lots of napalm there. Flamethrower infantry, the rocket barrage on the Redfall BTR over here. ATGM flying around, and that's in fire. I've got a Panther being brought up. Oh, here we go, Panther. Gets in a little bit too close, taking some small arms fire. Managing to counter backers from rockets. Let's get back to the game view here. And Bluefall not looking in the best of shape. Redfall almost going to secure the victory. Yo, guessing by the time we're here, and well, something's going to happen. What's going to happen? CV snipe on Echo. Redfall so close to winning. I'm going to put it down to plus right. I just want to see what's going to happen. Nighthawk not managing to drop its bombs. Oh, actually I think it does, and it does get CV. Bluefall. They're gonna stop it at 19. No way, they're gonna stop it at 99. They got like fight. How the? Holy shit! That's clutch. This is like you can't even fit a thread through someone's butthole clutch. That's tight. Damn. Absolutely damn. They managed to sneak a CV onto Delta. They cannot afford to lose a CV for even a second. that's going to be a good game for him. But that's some good play. That's some pretty good play. Now, Redfall, all they have to do is, you know, get one CV sniper smash or, you know, one bombing strike on any of these sectors up top, and they can easily pull this back. I mean, if Bluefor wants to win, they're going to have to do some crazy stuff. But damn, that's props on to Bluefor. I was not expecting it. I was expecting a CV snipe, either like Hotel or Foxtrot. But that meat grinding back and forth did manage to prove successful. Both Bluefor eventually are banged their head against the wall enough, and they captured the town. And they are not stopping. They are being extra aggressive. It's exactly what they need to do. They need to get as many CV points under their control. And now it's neutral because Echo's captured. If they lose the Delta CV or any other CV, it's just tight. You gotta realise how tight this is for Bluefor. They cannot make a mistake when it comes to defending their sectors. You got one LVTP, you know, it's gonna get hit from the MI-28 from the flank. Alpha's being brought up, and he's gonna be able to see the CV, hopefully kill it. And there we go, managing to get the kill. F-18C Hornet getting shot down. And blind bomb CV and blind bomb Yusao. Very, very lucky kill here. Managing to kill the Juliet, buying them some time, but also this is an enemy respawn point, so it's going to cut off reinforcements, and now is the time to get into Juliet and capture it. Because if they can capture it, boom, reinforcements right near the enemy spawn. And this is exactly what Bluefor needs to do. Just keep on their aggression, keep up the pressure. They cannot give, you know, Redfall even a second to breathe, to try and do something sneaky on either of their exposed flanks. I don't think Bluefor are going to be. They're going to get CV into Juliet just before the UAZ can get in there. I mean, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I mean, because our cannon spots them on shooting, and they should be able to spot the UAZ and kill it. Let's see. Yeah, he does see it, and he is going for the kill. Does kill it before anything can get spawned. Juliet gets captured. There we go, boys. +4 for Bluefor now. They are in a rather nice spot. Well, +2. In a very comfortable position right now, but they're not going to let that comfort go to them. They're going to be attacking into Foxtrot with a rather big infantry force here. You know, could use a few more vehicles, I think. Tanks, so they're bringing up the 285, rather low in fuel. If it does run out of fuel, it's going to be a sitting duck in the open. But Bluefor now back on the +4, and they're gonna they win. 1 point, or 1 point, one point, and Redfall would have run that. 1 point. I haven't seen a match that close in terms of points since the goddamn like PLF versus Steel Paleka and Airland Battle Bridge. I forgot the actual name of the cast, but it was tight. It was a 1 point difference. But damn, Bluefor. I mean, one, you know, 7 seconds too late or too soon, and they would have lost that match, but they managed to just break through into Delta eventually, and from there, from just, like, had great momentum, and they just pushed through into Redfall's points, and damn. Yeah, that's impressive. That's an impressive match. Again, a 2,000 kill advantage towards the end, and 1 point. 1 point. Damn. I keep saying damn, and because of that, I'm going to end this cast. This has been another Rangaroo cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.